Hello and good morning. I hope that everyone is having a well Wednesday. My name is Lauren and I am the creator of Think Better, Feel Better brand for her. In today's video for Wellness Wednesday, I'd like to talk about gut health. Gut health, as a 32-year-old woman, act like y'all don't know. Act like I didn't tell y'all that, but because everybody always think I'm so much younger than that. But I have come to realize that my gut health is the key reason for a lot of things that may be going wrong. For example, if you're somebody like me that has issues with their skin, I have eczema, I have issues with allergies and things like that. Like I could just be sitting here and all of a sudden I'm itching all over. So I deal with a lot of things as far as allergies. I have issues with mucus and just mood. If you have issues with your mood and things like that, a lot of it boils down to our gut health. And unfortunately, many people have not become aware of this. So today I just want to kind of give you some insight to what gut health is and just understanding how to improve it and the way it can improve your life. Okay. So if you answered yes to any of these issues, such as digestive issues, just having persistent bloating and constipation and just irregular bowel movements, having food intolerances. So I found that with certain foods that I eat, I may have a reaction to it, whether that's bloating or constipation or itchy skin or lips or something like that. You are digesting something that obviously does not agree with your body, or you have a buildup and now your body is reacting to it. Okay. So a weakened immune system, your gut plays a very crucial role in your immune system. People don't realize how important the gut is for your immune system and balancing the bacteria and things that's inside of your body. It has to be digested and through there. So it's very important that we take care of our gut. Our mood and mental health. There is a very strong connection between your mind and your stomach. So often referred to as the gut-brain axis. So poor gut health has actually been associated with mood disorders, and things like anxiety and depression can often be a side effect of poor gut health. Yes. So like I was saying earlier, skin conditions such as eczema, acne, those skin breakouts, it's not just a fable that people say when they be like, you need to cut out on the pop, you need to cut out on the sugar when you have a teenager or somebody that's having a bunch of outbreaks. No, a lot of the things that we are digesting often contributes to our skin, our eczema, our acne, and things like that. So being aware of that. Fatigue. A lot of times I could sleep a whole day and still get up and feel exhausted. Fatigue and imbalance in the gut can affect how you absorb nutrients and things like that. And it can cause low energy levels, weight changes. If you are having issues with your metabolism, if it's slow, your weight regulation is not necessarily going to be on point. So studies have shown that there is a connection between an imbalance of gut bacteria and obesity. There is a connection there. So if you're also somebody that struggles with chronic inflammation associated with different diseases, different autoimmune diseases, it can also contribute to sleep disturbances. If you have issues with your stomach, it can cause disturbances in your sleep patterns. So now that we know all of that, we can now figure out how can we fix that, right? Because that's what it comes from, is us educating ourselves so that we can do right. So number one thing, it's not a fable. If you suspect that you're experiencing these different issues, you may need to see your doctor, but some things that you can do at home is you can start increasing water. I know everybody always says that, but yes, drink more water. I can drink more water. I know you could drink more water. Drink more water. You should be drinking anywhere from 1 to 2 liters a day. Okay. Limiting processed foods, things that you aren't preparing, things that are already and ready to microwave. That is considered a processed food. Things that in the can, I'm looking down in my cabinet, canned goods, those are processed food. All of those freezer already made burgers and things like that, those are processed. It's very seldom that I'll eat things like hot dogs or lunch meat, because I found that it literally just gets stuck right here. Like it doesn't digest, it doesn't go down. I will have indigestion for the entire day. So limiting processed foods and sugars. Oh my God, I love sweets. Like I baked banana bread last week, and let me tell you, I feel like I'm the only one that's been eating it. It's so good, but maybe that's not too unhealthy. But you know, if there's some cookies in here, I'm going to stop by the kitchen and grab a cookie. You know, if there's juice in the refrigerator, I'm going to grab juice. So it's just like things like that we do consistently and we don't realize that it's contributing to poor gut health. We now know, so now we can make some changes. Being able to manage your stress and anxiety. A lot of times when you are upset or fight or flight all the time, that affects your gut health. If you are somebody who is often in stressful environments, whether it's work, home, school, whatever the case is, you are contributing to your poor gut health because you are putting your body, your immune system, your digestive system in a fight or flight state all the time. So it is not working properly. It's stressed. It's tired. Okay. So incorporating physical activity is also another way. Getting proper sleep, sleeping at least 7 to 9 hours. I know that sounds so far-fetched. It's even for me, because honestly, with my school and work schedule, I have found that I can function off 4 hours of sleep. I might be a little cranky, but I can function off 4 hours of sleep, but I really need like 6 or 7 hours to like actually be up to speed and not ready to cut somebody's head off. Okay. So also avoiding alcohol and tobacco, both are things that contribute to poor gut health. They create acid and things like that. And did you know that your stomach acid can literally burn a hole through a penny? So imagine with you constantly consuming things that's creating an increase of acid in your stomach. Acid is what's used to break down and digest different things that you are eating. So when you have an increase and overflow of this acid, if it can burn through a hole in a penny, it can burn through a hole in your stomach, it can burn through a hole in your esophagus. And these are not good things to have. And things like chocolate, caffeine, smoking, and alcohol all contribute to an increase of those acids in your stomach. So avoiding those things, not having them in large quantities, or if you notice that even if you have a little bit and it creates this indigestion feeling of like you're going to regurgitate something shortly after having it, then maybe you should just not have it. Okay. Increase in fiber, increase in probiotics and prebiotics. Fiber is a good source, and you can find it in beans. You can find it in different grains and things like that. Also, I have Metamucil that I use. It helps with clean, not necessarily cleansing, but it helps to grab the things that's inside of your colon and bulks up your stool so that you can have better bowel movements. Okay. Things like prebiotics and probiotics are just basically ways to keep the bacteria, because bacteria is good. Bacteria is everywhere. But the problem is when you get an overflow of bacteria or you get bad bacteria. So what happens is the prebiotics and the probiotics go in to kind of feed and give the bacteria within your gut good food. Like it feeds it good nutrients, it keeps it healthy, it keeps it balanced so that it's not an overflow. um Everybody's digestive system is different, it's unique in its own way. So take some time to like maybe make a food log, or like just find, I'm sure it's an app for everything. You can do it in an app, you can write it out, you can do it in your notes app on your phone. But just kind of like picking up and jotting down those different patterns that you notice within yourself, like when you eat these things or you don't eat these things, what happens? Like, are you having your like normal bowel movements? Are you struggling with it? Are you having issues with your sleep? Are you having a lot of bloating and you feel like you don't understand why? Excuse me. These are things that you can take into consideration so that you can have a better experience with your health overall. And that's what this is about. This is about doing good things so that we can become closer and closer and closer to our happiest, healthiest selves. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and please share. I'm sure it's somebody that needs to hear this. They probably heard it before, but send it to them again and need to hear it again. And thank you for watching. I hope that you have a well day.